if we look back in the chapter before this, chapter 7, we have kind of the same scenario going on. We have a deaf man who has a speech impediment. And literally the same stuff happens. His friends bring this man to Jesus. And the same thing happens. Jesus touches the man, but he gets healed. He gets healed on the very first time. What this shows me is that Jesus never sticks to the same method.
That's right.
He never sticks to the same method of healing.
Yeah.
Maybe some people in this place have been so caught up in what's happened before, so caught up in the healing they got before, so caught up in the miracle that happened before, that they're missing out on what he has for them now. Because Jesus never works in the same method. He never does things the way he used to. So you're getting so caught up in what he's already done in your life. What he did last year at Awaken, what he's already done through this youth group a few weeks ago. But you're forgetting that he's working in a different method.
Amen.
He's trying to do something new in your life in a different way. Don't get caught up in the same method. Get caught up in the Savior. Am I right?
Good. Right.
Another crazy thing is that this healing, this one that we're talking about, is the only one that is gradual. What that means is it's the only one that took a process. It's the only one that it didn't happen on the first time. And it's not a coincidence that it was this man's sight that was gradual. It wasn't just any other healing, it was his sight. It was a process. Can you imagine the Lord showing himself to you maybe once? And you get a little frustrated, you get a little mad because he's not showing all of himself to you all at once. But he's giving you sight as a process. It's gradual. Because I can tell you so many times that I've gotten aggravated at the Lord. I've gotten so mad at the Lord because he hasn't shown me what he has for me. But day by day, little by little, he shows me. He shows me more. He shows me a little bit more. He shows me a little bit more. And then 2 months later down the road, I look back and I look at the day that I got so aggravated and I realize I am so thankful that the Lord didn't show me everything that he was supposed to show me at that time.
Yeah, that's right.
That's good.
Because the healing of the sight was gradual. It was a process. He's going to show me a little bit of himself day by day, day by day, month by month, year by year. And when I take a look back, I'm going to thank him that he didn't give me all of himself at once because I couldn't handle it. That's good, Jay. He's going to give me a little bit at a time because he knows how much I can handle. How thankful am I for a God that only gives us a little by little because he loves us so much that he doesn't give us all of himself at once.
Yeah, that's good.
What a revelation that is. Because you get so caught up in what he used to do. And you get so aggravated with not knowing his plans, or you think you know you're going where to you know where you're going to school, you know what you're doing, you know how this relationship's going to turn out, and it doesn't happen, and he doesn't show you the future that he has for you, and you get so mad at him, but he's doing it because he loves you. He's not showing you everything because he loves you. He's giving you a little by little because it's a process, it's gradual, a sight. The sight is gradual.
That's a good word.
Something that I always also see from this text is that, he touches him once, and the man's not healed. He's seeing trees. I mean, he ain't seeing people, he's seeing trees. And then Jesus comes back and touches him again, like we said, not once, but twice. Shows me that Jesus never leaves a work unfinished.
Yeah, that's good.
I don't know what you are going through in this place tonight. I don't know what you think about yourself. I don't know what has happened in your past, but the Lord is still working.
Yeah.
He's not leaving a work unfinished. He's still got something for you. He's still working in your life. I don't care what other people say about you. I don't care what kind of thoughts you have about yourself, but he still has a work for you. He's still working for you because his work isn't finished. He might have touched you once, or he might have not touched you yet, and you're getting frustrated. You're getting mad. You're having some kind of lonely thoughts about yourself. You're getting kind of depressed, but let me tell you that he's still working in you. I don't care what kind of depressing thoughts about yourself you have. He's still working in your life because he loves you. It's a process. It's gradual. His healing of his sight is gradual. It's a process, day by day, month by month, year by year. Something else that I see from this text is that God can work according to our expectations, but he is not forced to.
Yeah.
Well, what do you mean by that? Well, let's take a look. So, the disciples, Jesus' disciples, the people that follow him around everywhere, have already experienced so many miracles, already experienced Jesus in so many ways, and seen him work in so many different ways. And then they see him grab this blind man from Bethsaida, take him out of the village. And I can only imagine that these disciples are kind of thinking to themselves, oh, Jesus is about to do his thing, you know, he's about to do what he's about to do, you know, Jesus is about to heal this man and it's about to go down. Well, Jesus takes the man and he touches him, and I can only imagine what he touches the blind man, and the blind man opens his eyes and he's looking at Peter or something, and he's like, I see trees! And Peter's like, yo, Jesus, I ain't a tree. Like, something's wrong with this man. Like, what is going on? I thought you were supposed to heal him. I thought you were supposed to heal him. Because we're expecting you to do what you've already done the same way you've already done it. So he touches the man and he sees trees. He doesn't see men. And then he touches him again, and his sight is restored. I can't imagine what the disciples were thinking, kind of blowing your mind, saying that, take a step back because you've seen what I've done before, but I'm going to do it a different way. Many times are we so focused on setting an expectation for the Lord and wanting him to move so bad, but it doesn't come the way we thought it would look like, and so we miss it.
Good, Jamieson.
We miss the move of God because we thought it was supposed to look like this. We miss the miracle. We miss the word because we thought it was supposed to look like this, but he's saying it's supposed to look like this.
Yeah.
Good.
He's changing up his methods.
Yeah.
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 I'm not saying lower your expectations, raise your expectations, but so many times we can go into a service, so many times we can go into a youth encounter, whatever it may be, and expect God to move. We're expecting him to move, but we're expecting him to move a certain way.
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of not surrendering it to him. We're surrendering our thoughts, and we're surrendering, Lord, have your way, but really have your way? I don't know. Lord, move, but I don't know if I want you to move like that. We say, Lord, please come and have your way, move. I want the miracle, I want the word, I want you to speak to me. And he's speaking, and he's giving you what you exactly what you wanted. He's telling you, he's giving you the miracle, but it doesn't look like what you thought it looked like, so you miss it. We put him in this box. We think it's supposed to look like this. And the move of God and the miracle is supposed to look like this. But in reality, he's saying it looks nothing like that. And if you don't change your perspective a little bit, you're going to miss it. So God can work according to our expectations, but he is not forced to. If we take a look back